The other day when I was just browsing, I got a recommendation for one of those smartphone holder thingies. Usually they are all pretty crappy, but this thing seemed quite good, so I decided to get it. The packaging was pretty garbage actually. Thankfully this is the summer season, so there's no chance of liquid damage. But if it was the rainy season, this would have probably looked like a bag of potatoes. This thing is designed to hold smartphones and mini tablets, so that's good I guess. It says universal stent on the package. What the hell? I thought stents are those medical tubes that they insert in your heart to open your arteries and stuff. Well, I guess I can shove this arm down my throat if I have a heart attack, so that's good. It came with three components inside: the arm itself, the mounting mechanism, and the holder. They are all covered in top quality single use e-waste. We humans are awesome, aren't we? Now, the arm is metal, pretty good quality one, I think it's aluminum, and it has a pretty good coating of spray paint on it as well. Even the springs here, which I think are made of steel, are coated pretty well. So far, it has managed to exceed my expectations in this build quality. The holder itself could have been a bit better, I guess. It makes a lot of squeaking noises and doesn't seem too durable. Just like most other products, it uses that circular joint on the back. It's great for 360-degree movement, but not great to replace if you ever break it. It does have foam pads on either sides, and as you can see, there are openings for your phone's ports. I noticed that there is no rubber seal on this mounting thing, especially this metal part, so it may scratch up the underside of your table, although it is unlikely because the top part is fairly smooth. Okay, let's mount our phone and see how it holds up. My phone is about 6.6 inches tall, and this thing is stretching almost to its limits to accommodate that size, even though they say that it can handle up to 7.3 something inches. So yeah, I'm not sure if it can handle anything larger than a 7 or an 8-inch tablet. Mounting the phone to the arm is fairly straightforward. You have to transfer that tightening thread first and then mount the phone holder. See, it's so easy. This is definitely my first try and not after 5 attempts off camera, because I'm not an idiot. Okay, everything seems sturdy. It doesn't seem to wobble around too much. Let's try to mount it on the table and see how it holds up. Now you're supposed to mount this holder onto the table first and then attach the arm on top. But I've even assembled my giant monitor in the same way all alone, cause I'm the Hulk, and this thing is nowhere near as heavy as that, so we're good. And yeah, assembly was pretty easy and it holds itself quite well. I did notice the base wobbling around a little bit, the part where you attach the arm to the holder. I tightened it as much as I could, but didn't really get rid of it completely. But the phone seems to be held pretty steadily and you can still move it around fairly easily, so I guess that's not a big issue. You can tighten or loosen this arm near its elbow and its wrist, depending on how much mobility you want. You can use this like a phone holder instead of a tripod to, record yourself and be the next viral influencer. But I want to try something else first. I have my old table right next to my sofa where I just lie down and watch videos. I mean, let's be honest, yeah, I have a big monitor, but lying down is the most comfy position to watch anything. So I attached this thing to the keyboard drawer of my table and now I have a simple yet super comfortable multimedia station. Wow, you know what? I'm gonna stay here forever. Now if you're sitting right next to it, then it'll be a little tricky because the arm can't rotate perfectly 90 degrees. But that's not really how you're supposed to use it. It's supposed to be parallel to where you're sitting. So if you have a table or some surface in front of you, you have to attach it there. It's a surprisingly comfortable experience. It doesn't block your speakers or anything since it has cutouts on the bottom. I mean, my phone has front-firing stereo anyways. But I wish that there was another tightening mechanism near the base here. I guess you'll have to open your toolbox to tighten this thing. That's what she said. But yeah, overall it's a surprisingly good product. It's built very well and I think it'll last a decent amount of time. But other than being a phone holder, I found another use case for this. Since this holder is a separate thing, I think I can create another holder for this that can be used to hold up my microphone, so this can be a microphone arm. Thankfully, it looks like I don't have to create something from scratch. I found this one that was lying around that has the same cylindrical groove on the back. It doesn't come with a cold shoe mount of its own, but that's okay. I can just glue a 1/4-inch thread onto it, which I extracted from this old adapter. I'll attach a piece of rubber on top so that the microphone's adapter doesn't slip around. Alright, there we go. Let's do a quick test fit and see if this is a good idea. And turn and turn and turn. Well, hey, you know what? I think this will work. Let's attach it to the arm. Nice, it fits. Let's tighten the thread. There we go. A DIY phone holder / mic holder. What? It doesn't look professional to you? Alright. How about now, huh? Well, that's about it. This was a great addition to my setup. It's really affordable, built very well, and it works. If you're looking for this exact one, I'll leave a link in the description. It's built very well, so yeah, I guess you can consider buying it. Alright then, come and hang out on our Discord. Link is in the description.